This video looks at setting up tasks to collect data in the field via the field service app using our custom field sets feature. So if we were to go to the top right here, we can look at how you might set up what we call a custom field set, which is essentially a form of information. So we go custom fields, and you can choose to create that set of information against a project or a customer, or coming soon, more entities like an address. But for example, we've got a field set here, so I'm going to click on this, and the way we've set that up is we've got the labour solar survey. In the background we set an internal name, so this is useful if you're using our API to generate them. So if you have a form that's filled in on your website, say, or another application can send data to Payaca. But in this case I've set up a solar survey, so I've set a roof pitch as a drop-down list of different options. The height, this is going to be a number, so you see we've got these options that you can configure when you set them up. There's another drop-down list, you've got text at the bottom, which is the name of the provider. So we've got that now, so I'm just going to close this, and if I go to a project, let's make myself go a bit smaller, we can see if I click a project, and I've got these options down the side, so I've got a solar survey. So this is the responses, so if they'd have been populated, they'd be there. What I'm going to show you is how, say, I could select one of them, so I know it's domestic, so I am, as an office user, going to fill that in here. Now, when I go to schedule event into the diary, which means that the field service or the field user can access it, I'm going to do that by going, I can look at the schedule, I'm going to put this for me for now. I'm just going to start from scratch, I'm going to keep this simple, and once I've got that event created, you'll be able to add these to templates. But now I've got these options: checklists, you know what that is, form PDF, so if you've got the editable PDF forms, or form responsive. So this is going to pick from your, in this case, custom field sets, which is the solar survey in this case. I've got a deadline date which is automatically set, and it's automatically assigned to the person on the event. So now I'm going to need to switch to the mobile app, and if I just bring that into shot, so let's make it fit the screen. So in the mobile app now, field user, I can see as usual, they've got on the way, looks at the current travel conditions, sends an on the way message, get directions, etc. Then I click start work. That's in work mode now, so now I can interact with the task, but the task is to fill out the solar survey. So now I click that. What is quite useful here is because the office user already filled in the fact it's domestic, so I've got that data already, but I can go through and I can fill these in a much more mobile friendly way, and you can configure this to be whatever you need. The electricity provider over, right, so I've done that now. I can click on it, I can see what I've submitted, I can see when it was completed. Now that's done, I can actually end the work and complete the event as usual. So that's all task complete now. So if I move that one off the screen and I go back here and I refresh, this is now done. Solar survey done. Great, I can see what's been completed. But now if I go to the solar survey data, I've now got this data. So I'm going to always know while I'm using this project, this is the data. Now, where that can be used, that can now be dropped into your automations. We can use it to pre-populate forms. We're going to be, say, if I'm collecting an MPAN, submitting that as part of a DNO application. But there's lots more field types coming, so also images. So you can say, I want an image of this cut out, for example, or the installed product. All of this would then sync into your file section. I can share it via the client portal. We're also looking at adding the ability to collect some of this data via the customer portal. So there's lots coming there, but that is how you can set up some custom field data, collect it, use it across the entire customer journey. All of this can also be accessed via API documentation, so you can use our API to set up custom fields, to populate custom fields, and it just really gives you that ability to build essentially your own database behind all of the Payaca entities. So yeah, have a play with it. Lots more functionality coming with that. But yeah, we're pretty excited about the possibilities in here and how much efficiency we can add to the process.